Okay, let me first of all to like walk you through the details about the individual award. The individual award is having two categories. One is Distinguished Trainer Award and Outstanding Trainer Award. And I'm going to share with you a bit the differentiation between two awards. So again, the Outstanding New Trainer Award is about awarding those new trainer who have experience less than 5 years. And Distinguished Trainer Award is awarding those people with more experience. So the differentiation is basically having a cut line on your experience, on your training and development of the organizations. So for Trainer of the Year, basically it's the top of the prize. So it will be only be selected on the final list of the Distinguished Trainer Award. For entering the competition, then the detail you can read through the brochure. I would like to highlighting, first of all, for nomination, all the nominees have to be nominated by their own organization. And each organization can only nominate a maximum of 5 people for these activities. And it is important that all executives who has been nominated, they have been either engaged in the training and development of HR in the last at least 5 years. And again, those people, they should be the one who providing the training either to their staff member or the organization or other provider. And consulting is also able to join the activities. But bear in mind that if their campaign is named in the presentation or in the written assignment, a pre-endorsement from their customer have to be getting before they're entering the competitions. For Outstanding New Trainer Award, as said, all the eligibility is basically similar, except the experience. So when you're deciding which category you would like to enter, please ensure that your CV is relevant to your experience of the HR or the training and development area. The reason why we have a cut line here, because the focus on the judging criteria will be slightly differences. And there is a judging process. And for the nomination deadline, it will be the same as the campaign award. So please bear in mind that if you want to join the competition, the 3rd of April is the cut line for nomination. But they're slightly different on the other timeline, and you have been noted. If you want to join both campaigns, so bear in mind there's 2 different timelines in regarding the written submission, the processes. Again, please submit your form online. And after your submission, you are generating a designated password and login detail. And all the written submission have to be entering through the online platform. So there's a clear criteria on the written submission. If you remember on the campaign submission, how many pages you can submit? 5, right? So for individual award, it's 5, but it's a 4.1 submission. 4 pages will be focusing on the training and development element, including your campaign or your signature program. And an additional 1 pages will be highlighting your personal achievement. And all information have to be in English. And please be reminded that the written submission timeline will be between 3rd of April and 22nd of May at 5 p.m. And for the signature campaign, please ensure that this campaign have been happening within the last 5 years so that we can see the relevancy of the program to your latest contribution to the organization. And all the submission will be reviewed by the board of directors, board of examiners, sorry. And please be also reminded that all participation will be invited to the interview sessions. So there's a clear judging criteria here. Again, please be reminded to take reference on all the points because the board examiner can only be able to score based on your capability to showcasing all these criteria in your written submissions. And I'm not going to through the detail, but I would like to highlight some key points and tips on it. First of all, for the Distinguished Training Award, as we have mentioned that the entry requirement is at least 5-year experience. So it is very important for you to demonstrating the trainer capability to leading the program to bring impact on the organization and your competency be a professional trainer. That would be the key element we are assessing. So the first point that will be relevant will be how you will be able to demonstrate your training and development program is connected to the business and also connected to the needs of the trainee. And other than that, it's very important for you also to showcase how you design the program. What is the rationale you put it this way and how you're implementing the program. In the past, we do see that there's a trend for people just highlighting the superficial of the program, like the program name, the program like objective, and then like the time of it. But by doing this superficial like description, the board of examiner would not be able to look into your capability or your competency on design the program. So please bear in mind that to put some more effort and the depth on the program to demonstrating first, if you'll be able to leading the program, second, your competency on the professionalism, and also the way you thought behind and design, delivering, plus the evaluating on the program. And also one differentiation between Distinguished Trainer Award and the Lead Trainer Award is the capability to engaging internally the stakeholder, because you're experienced in this program. So you are not only able to conducting program, it's also very important for you to link the program to the business impact. So that part will be quite important for you to demonstrating you are the professional trainer. Apart from this, your continuous learning and development is also one of the areas that we will be assessing. So make use of the one pages to showcasing all your latest training and development for yourself to upskilling your professionalism. And for the Outstanding New Trainer Award, basically, if you look at all these criteria, it's pretty similar with the other one, but the focus will be slightly differences because this award is focusing on recognizing those people with less experience on the training and development field. So our focus will be more on how your overall contribution to the success of the program and how you'll be able to deliver and evaluating the program. So even the criteria look like quite similar, but the staff and the expectation will be slightly differences. So again, it's important for you to enter into the right category to be being awarded. And same as like the Distinguished Trainer Award, this is also element for us to be evaluating the trainer ability to continue upgrading themselves. So you'll be asking why this is important if we are like assessing a trainer. If we believing that the trainer is the one who upskilling other people, it means it is very important for us to also able to assess the desire of the trainer to continue to upskilling themselves, to keep themselves to be like having the latest knowledge and also the inspiration so that they can implementing the training to influencing the others. So that's a very important part to showcasing and also how they are dedicated in these professions. For the interview session, once you have been submitting the written submission, then all applicants will be invited for the interviewing session on 28th of June. They're slightly different in regarding the processes for Distinguished Trainer Award and the Lead Outstanding Trainer Award. For the Distinguished Trainer Award, they will be given 15 minutes time for the presentation in regarding the written submission, following with a 10-minute question and answer sessions. And both parts could be conducted in English, Cantonese, or Putonghua. And please be reminded that whenever we put a time here, this is a hard cut session. Those people that have been entering the competition previously, they will notice that when the time is stopped, it's stopped. It means like you have to be managing time effectively and have a good time management to make sure that you're covering all the judging criteria to impress the board of examiner. And the winner of the Distinguished Trainer Award and the finalists will be entered to the Trainer of the Year on the judging day. For Outstanding New Trainer Award, there's two parts of assessment. Part one will be a 10-minute presentation on the written submission, followed with 5-minute Q&A. And part 2 will be the most exciting part. This is a 10-minute short training. So the trainer will only be informed on the topic on the day, 30 minutes before the presentation. This is a tough one. And so basically all the trainer, they have to be preparing themselves on the day that they have to be conducting a training within 30-minute preparation. And this training, the important part for us to judge will be the capability for the trainer to be able to delivering a short training in a very tight schedule, plus engaging the board of examiner in the field as if they are the participant on that day. So it means like you may consider to preparing yourself before you entering the interviewing day. You can bring some PowerPoint or some references previously you have, and also some of the candidate previously, they will be preparing some campaign before they entering on that day. So final judging, as shared before, those people, they are entering the final list of the Distinguished Trainer Award. They will be entering the final judging to compete with the Trainer of the Year. It means like the best of the trainer. And this training, this assessment will be even more challenging because they will given with a more tight timeline for them to be showcasing their capability. So only 5 minutes presentation will be given for the applicant to presenting the written submission without computer or technical equipment support, but they can still make use of some of the posts they have been prepared. And this part will follow with 5 minutes of Q&A, and all this part have to be managed by an English language. And who will be the judges? The judges will be the panel of the adjudicator. And as shared before, those people are mainly the senior executive of the company and also like the CEO. So basically all of them, they will be on business background, not on HR background. So that means the judging criteria will be slightly differences. And it will be very important for us as a training professional to demonstrate how we will be able to connecting our training and development to the business and bring impact on this. So you can look at the judging criteria will be, everything will be quite linked to their business, how you understand in the business, how you connect this training to the business, and how you can bring impact not only in the classroom, but bring back to the workplace. So we carefully like what exactly we're judging. It will be slightly different with the previous part. And some core of the important day if you want to enter in this competition, the deadline for nomination will be 3rd of April, and the deadline for written submission will be 22nd of May at 5 p.m. And the interviewing session will be held in 28th of June, and final judging will be in 23rd of August. And all people will be invited to the award presentation ceremony, which will be happening in October. So again, if you have any question you would like to ask, please feel free to make use of this Slido. And so I will